Good afternoon. My name is Barbara Mainhart, and I am the Outreach Coordinator here at the Alpha Center for Divorce Mediation. Today's guest is Michael Hughes, who is an attorney mediator with the Alpha Center and has been with us like over 20 years. So we thought it would be an interesting idea to talk a little bit about what is a consultation. We offer a free, no obligation consultation for people to decide whether or not they think they're good candidates for divorce mediation, if they think it would work for them. And very often they want to know, well, what is involved with it? You know, what should I be looking for? What kind of questions should I ask? So I'm going to let Mike address how a good divorce mediation consultation is run.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Really, in a mediation consultation, there's really four things that you should be looking for in there. First is the expertise of the attorney mediator that you're dealing with. What legal experience does he or she have? The second is really you want to get a general overview of the law as it applies to your case. The third is going to be the mediation program itself and the details that the mediator will give you as you go through there. And then the fourth is the cost or the expense. So going back to the legal expertise as the first one, you really want to, you really don't want to have someone who's green and who is learning the process along with your case. You want someone who has some experience and can help you and guide you as you go through this. So you're not hitting stumbling blocks and they're hitting stumbling blocks as well. You
One
want
of the
someone who can
questions,
really
oh,
guide
I'm
you through this
sorry.
process.
Yeah, one of the questions that that I get sometimes is people will say like, do I have to get an attorney in addition to a mediator, or are your mediators, do they have legal knowledge? And I think that that's an issue that comes up sometimes when you're looking for that professional expertise.
Right. And it's not something that someone needs to get another attorney if they're going through the mediation process. That's a comfort level with people. And again, if you're dealing with someone who is, and I'm going to call them again, a green mediator, someone who hasn't done a lot of mediation, it may be a benefit to someone to get another attorney to review the document. But if you have someone who has 20, 25 years of experience in dealing with mediation and has seen, the ins and outs of custody support, equitable distribution, you may not need to get an outside counsel to assist you in going through
Right,
the
right.
process.
And I was thinking too that with the Alpha program, our mediators are attorneys. So
Exactly.
that is like they have the mediation experience and they have the legal expertise.
Exactly. No, that's a very good point. The second area then is the general overview of the law that we would talk about, or that you should hear about in your mediation consultation. And really, the mediator should touch on every piece that impacts you, whether it's custody, support, alimony, or equitable distribution. Now, it may not be an in-depth review of the law, but it should be a very general overview of the law. So when you walk out of the consultation, you have some knowledge of what the law is with regard to your case and how it impacts your case.
And that's a very good point because I think that so many people, again, when I get a phone call, say like, well, my friend said, or I was reading on the internet, et cetera. And like in this case with Alpha's program, you're going to get direct information from a person, an attorney who has that background. So it's not whispered down the lane.
Yes, again, a very good point, Barbara. Thank you. And then the third area that you would cover in the mediation process would be mediation program would be the program itself. You do want to find out the number of sessions that you're going to have, what's going to be the content of each session, whether it's going to be custody, the financial determinations, if there's going to be a tax consultation that will be involved, actual review of your agreement, the time frame of things that will happen, the length of each meeting, how long will it take to get the agreement done, and then how long will it take to actually get your divorce decree issued, and 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 how the mediator will be helping you each step of the way. So that should be discussed in the consultation as well in detail for you.
Mhm.
And then the final point is with regard to cost, and cost can vary from firm to firm, and really there's some firms that are flat fee. There's other firms that may charge by the hour, and you may want to look at what is the best fit for you. Is the flat fee the best fit for you? Is an hourly firm the best fit for you? And of course, if you look to go to litigation, as in comparison to mediation, litigators ask for a retainer up front and work off a billable hour. Once that retainer runs out, there may be an additional retainer required. With flat fee firms, there's no additional retainer required or an additional fee after that. That the flat fee is the flat fee normally. But again, you need to look at what's the best fit for you in going through this process.
And that's one of the reasons that we encourage people to come in for the free, no obligation, consultation, so that they really get all of this information and can ask some questions to determine, and they help the mediator determine whether or not they are good candidates for mediation. And I know that with Alpha, in the event that they are not good candidates, we do have some support systems for them. But thank you very much, Michael, and we will be back to see you again soon.
Thank you, Barbara.
Take care.